Hi, good afternoon, everybody. I have a new read aloud to read to you today. But before we do, how about we change some endings to words? So say cut. Now change the t to a p. And what's the new word? Cup. Good job. Say bat. Now change the t to a k. What's the new word? Back. Say mug. Now change the g to a t. What's the new word? Mutt. Now say hip. Change the p to a t. And then you've got hit. Good job. So we've been learning all about farm animals this week. And I know you all know this song, Old MacDonald Had a Farm. Well, this is kind of a different version and there's a twist at the end. So I wanted to sing this one with you. You can sing along with me. It's written by Jane Cabrera and she drew all the pictures too. Old MacDonald had a farm. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a wife, E-I-E-I-O. With a kiss, kiss here and a kiss, kiss there. Here a kiss, there a kiss, everywhere a kiss, kiss. Old MacDonald had a wife, E-I-E-I-O. That's different. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a dog, E-I-E-I-O. With a woof woof here and a woof woof there. Here a woof, there a woof, everywhere a woof woof. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had some sheep, E-I-E-I-O. With a ba-ba here and a ba-ba there. Here a ba, there a ba, everywhere a ba-ba. Old MacDonald had some sheep, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a horse, E-I-E-I-O. With a neigh-neigh here and a neigh-neigh there. Here a neigh, there a neigh, everywhere a neigh-neigh. Old MacDonald had a horse, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had some hens, E-I-E-I-O. With a cluck cluck here and a cluck cluck there. Here a cluck, there a cluck, everywhere a cluck cluck. Old MacDonald had some hens, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a goat, E-I-E-I-O. With a munch munch here and a munch munch there. Here a munch, there a munch, everywhere a munch munch. Old MacDonald had a goat, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had some ducks, E-I-E-I-O. With a quack quack here and a quack quack there. Here a quack, there a quack, everywhere a quack quack. Old MacDonald had some ducks, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O. With a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, and everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a cow, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a pig, E-I-E-I-O. With an oink oink here and an oink oink there. Here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink oink. Old MacDonald had a pig, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he heard all this, E-I-E-I-O. Woof, woof, ba, ba, neigh, neigh, cluck, cluck, munch, munch, quack, quack, moo, moo, oink, oink, wah, wah. Old MacDonald had a baby, E-I-E-I-O. Did you expect that? That was different. I like that. So today I have a book called Cindy Moo About a Cow. It's written by Laura Mortensen and illustrated by Jeff Mack. Cindy Moo. That's the sound that cows make, right? Cindy Moo. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such sport, and the dish ran away with a spoon. Over at the diddle farm, a little bit past 8, the cows all heard a nursery rhyme that caused a great debate. Diddle cows stood in the barn and listened to each word about the cow that jumped the moon, amazed at what they heard. Across the moon, cried Buttercup. No way, said Honeybun. The moon's too high and much too far. It simply can't be done. And as the cows scoffed at the thought, a voice rose loud and true. Why can't a cow jump to the moon? And that voice was Cindy Moo. The cows began to argue. Each took a different side. But in the end, they all confessed that none of them had tried. So Cindy Moo raised up a hoof and said that it was true. If that cow could jump the moon, by golly, I can too. As Cindy Moo waltzed to the field, the others gathered round. She jumped that moon with room to spare in one grand bovine bound. She pawed her hooves, she shook her head, she ran and picked up speed, and with a mighty moo she jumped. Oh, across a prickly weed. Told you so, said Honeybun. Too bad, said Buttercup. Cows weren't meant to jump the moon. Why don't you just give up? But Cindy Moon ignored her friends. She made a solemn vow. She'd jump across the silver moon as soon as she knew how. The next night after grazing, she caught a stunning sight. The moon was perched upon the hill, a ball of silver light. Cindy Moo let out a snort and charged up to the top. But then she reached the grassy peak. She skidded to a stop. Instead of staying on the hill, much to her surprise, the moon flew off the grassy ridge, back up to the star-filled skies. Cindy Moo plopped on the ground. Would it be for naught? Jumping to the moon, she said, is harder than I thought. Back inside the barn that night, the worst of all came true. Rain clouds swept through the moon away. Now what was she to do? She couldn't jump what wasn't there. Perhaps the herd was right. The moon and cows would never mix, not then or any other night. But late that night, when raindrops stopped, she peeked outside and found the moon had slipped down to the earth upon the rain-soaked ground. Cindy Moo kicked up her heels and raced with all her might, and with a happy moo she jumped across the moon that night. Her friends came out and marveled much. Ms. Moo, you've done it now. A cow can really jump the moon, as long as she knows how. And ever since that rainy night, the cows do not debate. Whenever rain clouds pass their way, and it's growing late, they gaze upon that puddled moon and jump it 2 by 2. And guess who leads the diddle herd? You guessed it.
Yes.
Of course, it's Cindy Moo. She really jumping over the moon? I don't know. think?
Can I call you back to myself?
All right, guys, I'll talk to you later.